Ancestral trauma, why it still haunts you in 2026, and how to break free. Why your ancestral trauma still haunts you. Your ancestor trauma haunts you because it's passed down through a biological behavior and emotional pathways, wanting a hidden map of survival that manifests in your life as anxiety, fear, and depression. It keeps you in a low vibrational state, which keeps you in fight or flight, keeps you in survival mode, keeps you controlled. One of the key factors that plays a huge role in ancestral trauma is epigenetics, where traumatic stress leaves the molecular tags on DNA, altering gene expression and future generations through learned behaviors. So these particular changes are passed down to descendants via stress, anxiety, and PTSD. And there are so many people in the world, especially so-called Black people, that are walking around with PTSD, stress, anxiety, and all of these things due to the ancestral trauma that's been passed down. We can look at our families and tell that there's something that's going on or that has happened within our family. We need to be able to understand and pinpoint what that is so that we can make the correction. We need to not listen to the lies of being cursed. No, these are unresolved issues, bloodline issues. And see, children of traumatized parents may have physical brain differences. So there's a lot of people that are off their rockers. A lot of people have brain differences. And within those brain differences, they have smaller amygdalas. And what the amygdala does is it relates to the exposure to the high stress and making people even more off the chain. We can look in all of our families and know that we have certain things within our family that we need to talk about and focus in on. This is called breaking the cycle, breaking generational curses and mishaps and unalignments. We break the cycle. This is the call to action. We break the cycle by remembering who we are and who you are as an individual, by going within and learn as much as possible as you can about your family and your family secrets so healing can be restored. Genealogy is the key. Another thing that individuals can do is to step into your purpose and your divine greatness. Learn from your ancestors, learn from their mistakes. Be and do better. For the word says better and greater things than you will do, that I will do. Greater things, for we would do greater things. We are doing greater things than our ancestors. We will do greater things. And, it's really great that we are able to learn from their mistakes and heal, to be better, do better for ourselves. Before anything, we have lost our sight of self. Our ancestors lost their sight of self. This is where we see right now where people are so caught up within the motions and being everything to everybody except for being true to themselves. And to get into alignment and connect back to source. Connect back. There is no barrier. There is no separation. And then another thing that you can do is to also acknowledge patterns in your family. Call it out. Question it. Be cognizant and conscious of it. Call out the spirits, whether it is the spirit of drinking, the spirit of depression, the spirit of hoarding, the spirit of scarcity, the spirit of the Jezebel spirit, the monitoring spirit. Call all of these things out in your family. Behaviors, just call it out. And another thing, lastly, surely not least, is to seek healing spiritually and mentally. That's all that you can do. There are prayers that you can say. There are different things and rituals that you can do to break the cycle. And it's all about being proactive, because we can do anything that we put our minds to. But just let me know what you think in the comments. If you have family trauma, family issues that you've dealt with, how were you able to rid it? What are some things that you're able to share? Let me know in the comments. Peace, like, and love.